Let me tell you a true life story that will help you understand what I mean. There is this particular man that carries so much potential to offer himself and his generation. And so the household enemies and the surrounding enemies, probably combined with the elemental enemies, decide this man cannot carry out this kind of destiny. And so they made sure that he is paralyzed from birth. He remained in this same situation for not less than 38 years. But there was something unique about this man in that he stayed active. Now, in his environment where he was born, there's this pond that yearly an angel will come from above and stir that water. And anybody with any form of challenge that jumps into that water after it is stirred, the first person will be healed of any manner of illness whatsoever. So this person kept on staying active and believing. Truthfully, he's paralyzed and cannot help himself, but will plead with people to carry him to where this pond is yearly, because the angel comes down once a year. Every year he's always believing. He would always believe, this year is my year. I'll be the first to enter. And he will plead with people to take him there. Behold, nobody will remember him after the angel have stirred the water, because everybody would try to help themselves. And this is where self-love comes in. I can't blame those people for jumping in, because they themselves too have one or two things they are believing to be corrected when they jump into the water. And so he remained there. But there's this particular year, the 38th year of his life, when he pleaded that they should take him to that pool again. And the usual took place, but unknown to him, a destiny helper was on the way. The destiny helper came and asked him, would you want to be healed? And then he narrated his ordeal. Nobody remembers me for the past 38 years when the water is stirred. He just heard, pick up your bed and go. You're already healed. He believed. He tried getting up and found out that he got up normally, as if nothing happened to him, and left and started rejoicing. In conclusion, your divine helper is around the corner, and he will break protocol for your sake. Yes, yearly somebody is healed, but for the first time in the same position, healing came without the stirring of the pool because of one divine helper called Jesus Christ. You see that in the book of John, chapter 5, from verse 1 to 8. Expect that divine helper that will break protocol for you, because that is the will of God for your life. And you never stop believing and staying active. The household enemy and the surrounding enemy made one great mistake, which they are trying to correct in our generation. They paralyzed his physical body. They forgot to paralyze his brain. The brain of that man stayed active and believing, and so was able to attract the right destiny helper. You listening to me out there, if somebody paralyzed can still make use of the brain the devil forgot to make to be paralyzed by staying active and believing, pleading with people to take him to where he might get healed, then why would myself and you, who is physically complete, not make use of our brain, staying active and believing God? There is life inside life. That is, if only God opens our eyes to see it. Thank you so much for your support. Shalom.